I found a hidden room behind my closet. I shouldn't have touched anything inside. It started with a smell. Not a rotten one. Not mildew, not dead rats. It was sweet. Sickly sweet, like spoiled honey or overripe fruit, thick in the air and clinging to my throat when I breathed in. At first, I thought it was just something in the walls. This apartment is old, cheap, and probably full of mold. But when I opened my closet to grab a hoodie, the scent nearly knocked me over. It wasn't just stronger in there, it was coming from there. Like the closet itself was exhaling it. The back wall looked wrong. Like it had been redone badly. I pressed my palm against it, and it flexed, soft, hollow, and loose. Cheap plywood or something. So I did what you should never do in these situations. I pulled it off. Behind the fake wall wasn't another wall, it was a tunnel. Narrow, low, and lined with wooden slats like an old attic. The air was heavy and wet, and that smell was 10 times worse inside. But I couldn't help myself. I crawled. Only a few feet in, the tunnel opened up into a room. Maybe 10 by 10 feet. The floor was dirt, the walls were rough brick, and the ceiling was covered in what looked like sticks. No, not sticks, bones. Small ones. Too many to count. There were things inside. Nestled in the corners, surrounded by little piles of shredded cloth and moss. I thought they were dolls at first. Handmade, primitive, wrapped in string and stuffed with straw. But they had faces. Not drawn on or sewn. Real. Preserved, flattened, stretched like leather. Each one had a human face, dry and frozen in some expression, terror, sadness, rage. Each one was staring right at me. I backed out. Fast. When I reached the closet again, I slammed the wall back in place and pushed my dresser in front of it. I tried to forget it. I wanted to forget it. That night, I dreamed of scraping. Tiny claws against wood. Whispered breathing. The sound of straw shifting. When I woke up, the closet door was open. I nailed it shut the next day. Boarded it up. Piled everything I owned in front of it. But it didn't stop the dreams. Every night I saw them. The little figures. Crawling. Shuffling. Standing over me. Watching with those stretched faces that still twitched when they thought I wasn't looking. One night, I couldn't move. Sleep paralysis, maybe. I was frozen in bed, eyes wide open, while one of them dragged itself up from under my mattress and pressed a hand to my chest. Its fingers were sharp and wrong. Insect-like. And its face. I recognized it. It was mine. I'm not staying here anymore. I've packed a bag, booked a hotel. I'm leaving tonight. I don't care about the lease, or the deposit, or anything. But before I left, I had to check one last thing. I moved the dresser. Tore the boards off. The wall was intact. No hollow sound. No seam. Just solid plaster. But the smell is still there. And I just heard something knock. Follow for part 2.